Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another ZaffaVLOG. Yes, that cat is on my lap. Almost like a cat in a hat type of thing. What has been happening? You are watching, let me just get my thoughts straight here. You are watching this vlog, the ZaffaVLOG, yes cat, through the power of the very slow internet of South Africa, on YouTube, obviously, because you're watching this on YouTube. What the hell am I saying? I woke up literally half an hour ago, took a shower, and I'm like, oh crap, I need to record this video. So, what has been happening this last week? Wow, man. A lot of things. A lot of things. Huh. A lot of things. My friend... Right. My friend, who was in a relationship of 6 years with his girlfriend, she broke it off this Thursday. She broke it off this Thursday with him. But before she did that, she cheated on him. So yeah, that's kind of a tough one. And my friend is struggling with it, and his family is kind of struggling with it because it wasn't really a close-knit relationship. And some of his friends, me included, are struggling on a different level with it. I told him I'm going to be there no matter what. And I told him, listen, if you need me, just freaking phone me. If you need me to come over, let's bring a few beers with me or whatever, I'll get there. And I told him, no matter my Twitch, my friend, buddy, you are the most important thing right now, and you need all my support that I can give you. So I will set up a schedule. Wow, why am I talking like that? I will set up a schedule for my streaming, but if I don't make it, if I don't make it in the next week or two, you know that I'm probably over at his place being there for him. Because what can you do after something like that has happened? Work is going okay. I am tired as balls. Went to bed. This is Sunday, right? I had Saturday to relax, and on Sunday, today, I went to bed at about just after 3, and I woke up just after 5. So I'm tired as balls. Work is it is taxing. It is taxing because there's a lot of little stresses that no one takes into account when you tell them you're a construction foreman. People are like, oh, you just stand around all day shouting orders at people. Nope, you don't. You stand around all day shouting orders at people, taking stress from the construction workers that you're keeping an eye over, and taking stress from the company taking stress from the company, the rest of the company above you. You have to freaking balance everything, and if something's not on plan, if something's not on date or whatever, you have to make a plan around it. And yeah, it's quite stressful, and needless to say, Thursday and Friday was probably the most stressful days to date in the company. But I'm still working there, so it's cool. And another news, the video of the dog should have been up already. If not, it's going up after this video. And that is basically that. I finished Undertale this weekend, which is damn amazing. And next Saturday, I will be starting with Life is Strange. And that is going to be an entire trip on its own. And I will return to Undertale once I'm finished with Life is Strange. I will return to Undertale with a genocide run. And that is basically that. This video's gone on long enough. The cat is freaking falling asleep on my lap. Yeah, it is. And oh, the other work thing. Let me quickly talk about that. That's going to add another 2 minutes roughly. The overtime work thing. I work for a company, right? This is the worst case scenario, but actually it was kind of expected every single damn day of you. So I live in the central part of South Africa, north, east, southwest, and I have to go west, right? And the farthest point from the farthest city or town that we looked after is about 800 kilometers, between 700 and 800 kilometers away from where I live. So they would phone me on the Sunday, tell me Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock or whatever, and they would tell me, you need to go to that place on Monday morning. So I'll go to bed, wake up at 1, get on the road at roughly 2, drive to the place, get there at 9 or 10, work for about 4 hours, and 4 hours or whatever, and then I'll tell them, listen, are there any sites nearby that I can do before I head home? No, you have to head home, so then you have to drive back home. That is about 16 hours worth of driving, besides working. That's about 16 hours worth of driving for one site, and they expected that of you. It would sometimes happen that I would drive 4 hours to one site, one computer shop, because we did their network cabling and their computers for them, we fixed it. Would drive 4 hours to the one site, work there for 2-3 hours, drive another 4 hours to the other site, work there for 2-3-4 hours, and then drive another 4 hours back to my hometown, because if you don't do that, you don't get overtime. Had to be back in my hometown where I live to get my overtime. So if I finished the one day I remember clearly as if it was yesterday, they phoned me at 8 o'clock in the morning, and they told me I had to drive to that one site. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. So I drive, and it takes me about, I was awake luckily at that. They phoned me at about 8, and I started driving at about 8:30, and I was at the site at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Did my thing there, worked for 2 hours, and I'm like, hey, I know a place, there's a friend of mine, I'm going to crash over at him and then get back home, because it is 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Driving another 7 or 8 hours is going to be killer for me. And they told me, you have to drive home for your overtime. You see, that is... So I've got slightly worse overtime hours than all of you. But my overtime hours was spent on the road, basically. But yeah, that is that. I'm gonna say thank you for watching. This week we have no real phrase. I can't think of anything right now. I'm gonna play Overwatch. What's your thoughts on Overwatch? Put it down in the comments below. I'm gonna play Overwatch after this. And until next time, you should have a good one.